Hello, welcome back to the water. My name is Beast. Today we're back with Wagamama High Spec after I did fucking record last Thursday and Friday. Whoopsie, I just did not feel like it. Anyways, Kaoruko. I have negative reason to trust those. I'm window to let in some fresh air, but only let in a haze of heat instead. Never mind, we should be fine. Beneath me, the leaves of the trees covering the school grounds shine in the sun. I feel a tinge of melancholy as summer assaults all my senses. Just one more week to the end of our first semester.
何かっこつけてるんですか、先輩のくせに。しんみりした雰囲気を出すなんて10年早いですよ。
I remember you being this mean to me.
女っていう生き物は彼女待ちの男性にはドライになるものですからね。
Actually sounds like what a woman would do.
嘘ですよ。ちゃんと先輩のことが可愛くて仕方ないですから。
Oh wow, what a relief.
あなたに女神の化身と言ってもいい出来すぎな恋人がいるのは嘘でもなんでもないでしょ。
Vice President Sakuragi throws me a harsh look as she violently drops paperwork on my desk.
カオルコ先輩とはうまくいってるんでしょうね。もし悲しませたりしていたら承知しないわよ。
You have nothing to worry about. Don't you regularly meet up with her?
カオルコとか呼ばないでイラッとくるから。
Sakuragi's veneration for Kaoruko is constant as a constant.
カオルコ先輩は前世の象徴みたいな人だから何を聞いてもいいことしか言わないのよ。
You could just take her at face value.
でもその割には最近カオルコうちに来ないよね。
I don't have her over a lot. You do go out a lot, so we're getting along fine, yeah.
イチャつきレベルが上がった結果、人目を避けるようになっただけですか。
Correct.
浮かれてるってことは本当にあの件は心配しなくていいのね。
ああ、カオルコさんのご両親に挨拶に行ってきたんでしたっけ。娘さんを僕にくださいって。
くださいじゃなくて仕事の説明のはずよ。ただ何度カオルコ先輩に説明されてもコウキくんがかっこよかったとかイケメンだったとか寄りかかりたくなる背中だったとかで中身が伝わってこないから何がなんだか。
At least the reliable part is about his character, though.
イップスってことですか。かわいそうに、よっぽどショックな体験だったんでしょうね。
Don't go giving you an injury. Sakuragi aside, Toamita don't seem particularly worried about the thing, so I'm in good company.
そわそわしてるのも精神衛生上良くないですし、アーシュさんのためにも包み隠さず説明してあげたらどうですか。
You say that, but would have to explain myself eventually. I'm sure Kaoruko wants to explain what she does to her parents herself. Maybe it's just a stereotype that I have, but her house is so old and traditional that my knees shook just being at the gates. They have a pond with a lot of koi, too. When I met her parents, Kaoruko was a lot more nervous than I was. That her mouth was flapping open and closed like a koi. Spat out a tea when her folks said our daughter has brought home her fiancé. I was so nervous that thinking about it now makes my stomach hurt. Kaoruko is working very hard to achieve her dreams, and I will support her every step of the way. She has chosen to go to university out of respect for you, so I hope you can accept this as a sign of her earnestness. I hope you're willing to look upon the next 4 years together as an opportunity to prove ourselves to you. Together we will strive to win your approval. All I needed was allow me to take your daughter's hand in marriage to make it a real proposal. But her parents reacted with a simple, "Oh, I see." It didn't seem as opposed to manga as Kaoruko might think. The air wasn't tense. We ate sushi while we talked about how Kaoruko and I first met. My understanding of the situation is that her parents have officially recognized us as lovers.
盛り上がりはどこにあったんですかね。
It didn't. Why is she casting doubt on this?
仮にあなたの説明の通りなのだとしたらその件は一件落着で良さそうね。
Did you spot any discrepancies between mine and Kaoruko's testimonies?
そうね。お茶でも入れてくるわ。
あれでアッシュさんもほっとしてるんですよ。
I could tell. Think about the implications of the matter being taken care of. Still have to get over the hurdle of exams. But maybe that's just a problem that all students have. Things are going so smoothly that Toa has decided to take a nap. Taken care of indeed.
コウキくん、やっほー。
The underclassman still glances at Kaoruko, who is cutely waving at me from the school gates. He's the former student council president, after all. The second and third years recognize her and can't help but notice her presence. Glad you came, but something wrong. Thought we were going to meet at the station.
最初は駅に行くつもりだったんだよ。でもよく考えたら距離を縮めれば縮めるほどコウキくんと一緒にいられる時間が増えるなーって。
Everyone can hear you. People are going to start whispering about us in public.
私とお付き合いしてることがバレたら困るの？
The powder girlfriend is so cute that I can't help but give an American shrug.
コウキくんは私の彼氏さんでしょ？こうしてみんなに宣伝しちゃうんだから。
Kaoruko moves quickly to my side and grabs my arm to attack it with her lethal weapons.
あ、カオルコ先輩。お疲れ様です。
アーシェちゃんだ。こんにちは。
That's it. Despite meeting her beloved senpai, Sakuragi speedwalks as if saying, I don't know these people. To think that having me here would have such an effect. Anyways, let's get out of here.
そんなに急いで二人っきりになって何をしたいのかな。
Well, we're going on a date.
そうだよね。恋人同士だもん。それくらいは普通のことだよね。
Is it just me or is she hiding something? People sure are staring, though.
もう私はみんなと違って放課後からしか会えないんだから邪険にしないでほしいな。大学でもずっと寂しいんだよ。
I want to be with you as much as possible, too.
でもコウキくんももうすぐ夏休みでしょ。そうしたら一日ずーっと一緒にいられる機会が増えるね。創作活動がはかどるよ。
She said the trigger word. She said soul sucker. She said the trigger word. Yeah. I feel like that was something I wanted to talk. Oh yeah, right. As I believe I've talked about previously, I've been playing a lot of Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. And, the wife is at the fridge, and I have a personal issue with the fact that, first of all, she's absolutely adorable, yet she's like, overall, like, the first issue is that overall there's not a lot of art of the Grand Bazaar cast. Second issue is that she's fucking adorable, yet I've only managed to find like 2 pieces of fan art of her. Like, example, he is literally like, first thing in the morning you talk to her, she says, we have to be productive today, let's just stay together a bit longer. That's just cute, that's just adorable. Why is there no fan art of this? I love my farm wife, but apparently the internet doesn't, and I have a personal issue with that. I did have one instance yesterday where, because of a story event, I literally just did not have any time between the periods of like when you usually wake up in the game, like 6-7 a.m. to like 8 p.m. And she literally just got pouty. Like, hey, we didn't talk at all day. You're gonna fucking make up for this tomorrow. And that's just cute. That's just cute, man. Anyways.
創作とか言って他のもっと大切な二人の愛の結晶みたいなものができちゃったり
Maybe I have exams coming up. Need to get into the same university as you.
任せてつきっきりで家庭教師してあげるねでもこうきくんのエッチ私にいろんなこと教え込むのが得意なのはこうきくんの方でしょあの二人って今はあんなことになってたんだね胸焼けするったらありゃしないオタク訪問でお兄ちゃんにしてはいいとこ見せたのがよっぽどだったみたいだね私だったら持て余すよカオルコのあのテンションはとわはそうだろうね
Alright. I was vibing too hard. I was trying to remember that I was supposed to... Boop. I sadly can't put it on fucking... You can't put it on my fucking thing anymore. Wish list. Since I already bought it. I meant like I'm trying to like keep track of fucking trying to keep track of Abiotic in case it ever goes on sale, so I can attempt to push more people into getting the game. This is gonna be interesting when we get how long it'll take for us to get the mystery update. Anyways. Refocusing. We talked about where we could go last night, but didn't really decide on the spot. Plan was to just meet up, walk around, and figure it out from there. Did you submit next week's manuscript yet? The deadline's the day after tomorrow, right? Kaoruko-Route is a lead fast food restaurant.
もうデートの時はなるべくお仕事の話はしないようにしようねって二人で約束したのに
Whoops, sorry.
でもいいの一生懸命お仕事に打ち込んでる凛々しいこうきくんが一番大好きだからだからねこうきくんと二人で連載に取り組んで支え合えてる今が私はとっても幸せなんだ
Me too. Can't think of a better partner than you. So, has she submitted her manuscript? But I guess I have nothing to worry about. Unlike me, who always straddles and goes over deadline, Kaoruko is insanely fast with her work.
お父さんにもお母さんにも約束してくれたもんね
But did that count? Thought I just wanted to be good enough that I could have you.
最近はうちでもこうきくんの話ばっかりだよこうきくんを通じてお父さんやお母さんが私のことやお仕事のことを認めてくれるのが嬉しいんだ
設定を変更するのね
戻るねわがままハイスペックを
最初から始めるわね
In a strange turn of events, Koki Narumi is mistaken by Kaoruko's parents as a normal literature writer. Okay, so it's not that they're really hiding the whole writing aspect. It's just, oh,
途中から始める
yeah, he
最
clearly
近
writes
はう
normal
ちで
books.
もこうきくんの話ばこうきくんは私たち家族みんなの恩人だね
Cut that out. We're not about to start counting favors now, are we? I mean, we'll be together forever.
キスして。
Now?
コウキくんが悪いんだよ。元気をもらえたから帰ってお仕事頑張ろうって思ってたのに、そんなこと言われたら気持ちが高まりすぎちゃう。分かってくれるでしょ。ざまさなきゃ何も手につかないよ。
You're unbothered.
もしかしたらこういうパターンもあるかなって思ってたから、簡単な作業はできるように支度してきたし。
Having contingency plans isn't a bad thing.
だよね。作画の参考になればと思って、前一緒に買ってきた衣装もいくつか持ってきたの。
Are you sure you didn't plan for things to work out this way?
キスしたくないの？
She changes her tone and grabs the front of my uniform as she looks up at me. I couldn't care less whether this was all scripted or not, now that we've gotten to this point. Might end up going home late.
言ったでしょ。お父さんもお母さんも私の仕事を理解してくれるようになったんだよ。それにもう大学生だし。
So I guess you could take it easy. We look away, but press our chests against each other for whatever reason. Speaking of, I haven't drawn the certain illustration you mentioned reference earlier.
ほら、次回は修学旅行編でしょ。普段と衣装が違うから結構手間取っちゃって。
See? We're going to China. So, that was the last CG in the Kaoruko-Route. I remember that one.
チャイナ服だからね。
You have to look at how the fabric flows and creases. The readers don't complain.
ちょうど私もそのことでコウキくんに協力してもらおうと思ってたの。
She nails every word into my heart. It's like she's already chosen me to be her life partner for life. Shall we go home?
コウキくんの家だとあんまり大きな声出せないよ。
Right. Is it just me or are you more aggressive today?
いいの。女の子だって相手次第ではエッチになっちゃうんだもん。
Everything's so ragged that it feels like I'm about to spew fire.
コウキくんもすっかりエッチな気分になってるでしょ。もうそんなに出っ張
Oh
って。
boy. Yeah, you'll have to take responsibility for this, Kaoruko.
任せて。私の得意分野だよ。
For a young couple whose switches are totally flipped and no patience to go home and change, we hit a suitable store along the way to discreetly buy some clothing and go straight to a hotel. Even Kaoruko beside me had trouble walking since her toes were pointed all the way inward. I can only imagine what was going on. Oh boy. Oh, then skip! And I'm back. One could say it's a turning point. One could say it doesn't matter. But even after the first term ends and the committees and clubs have stopped their activities, the student council trudges on.
チェッキラーよーよー、アイス買ってきたよー。
So check it out one more time, and I'm going to shove that popsicle up your ass. Someone's excited. You might look back on this moment and groan in pain later.
ならないよー。
That's what we call unflappable. Guess we found our next student council president.
早速死にたくなってきました。
Yeah, there we go. Never mind.
いつも思うんだけど、あなたたちのそれって打ち合わせでもしてるの？
Sakurai asked casually after taking a popsicle for herself.
打ち合わせなんかしたら臨場感がなくなるじゃないですか。私は先輩のツッコミを頼りにいつも白氷を渡る気持ちでボケてるんです。
Why are you so motivated about this?
使命感でしょうか。
Nita looks oddly smug about the whole thing, but I decided to let her be. Going into it would only be a waste of time.
お、 芋もなか買ってきてる。わかってるね。
Toy immediately stops playing mobile games on the couch and gets up at the mention of popsicles.
ところで、今日って何の集まりなんです？私とリリックをライムでフローするんですか？
I know you're just putting random words together. Today we've
こんにち
got...
は。
Everyone's eyebrows rise to the familiar voice that shouldn't be here.
今日は生徒会で集まってるって聞いたから。ごめんね、お仕事中だった？いえ、いつも通りふざけてました。
これ以上ないってくらい適切な説明ね。
お邪魔なタイミングじゃないならよかった。急で申し訳ないんだけど、今日はどうしてもみんなに相談したいことがあって。
Kaoruko-Route really is free to come and go from the school if she pleases. She's a graduate, sure, but she still got some clout left.
どうしたんでしょうね。リリックをライムでフローな感じで聞いてみてくださいよ。ダジャレ対決ってわけか。お兄ちゃんが心にダメージを負うに1億ジンバブエドル。
Those are big numbers which don't amount to much. Pretty sure Zimbabwe dollars have been abolished.
ちゃんと聞いてあげた方がいいわよ。
Sakuragi kicks me under the table and clears me. Just me.
あんなに落ち着きのないカオルコ先輩は私でもそうは見たことがないわ。ほら、あんなに髪の毛いじって。
True. Otherwise, you didn't just talk to me about this. By the way, either I'm unreliable, or it's something I can't help her with. Doesn't seem like there are any problems since we've been together, but... Sakuragi, having worked together with Kaoruko for a long time, as her right hand is right. Your parents said what?
認識のズレっていうのかな。うまく説明できなかった私の力不足は否定しないし、ごめんなさいって気持ちでいっぱいだよ。結婚となるとまだもうちょっと先だろうし、誤解を無理に解かなくてもって。
Ironically, Sakuragi is utterly confused despite being the first to notice that something is wrong.
なるみくんを人気のある作家として認識してるってことですよね。それの何がまずいんですか？
アーシェはピュアだね。
In my realm of business, a writer could mean a writer for manga or light novels. As long as they write, it's fine. A rising star in the literary world is actually a writer for a panty shop manga. Doesn't sound like the type of writer Kaoruko was talking about.
私は本当に作家さんって普通に説明しただけなんだよ。小説は処女作が出たばかりで、今は有名な雑誌の漫画原作がメインになってるってことも。
That's what I said too. I'm a newbie at manga and a half-baked writer. I'm pretty sure I got the point that I wanted to keep working together with Kaoruko across.
予兆は少しずつだけどあったの。お父さんがなるみさんが書いてる雑誌ってこういうのかって分厚い小説の雑誌を買ってきたり、最近はやっぱり純文学は評価されづらいのかってハラハラ顔で言い出したり。純文学は穏やかじゃないね。
Okay, I get what the word is supposed to be, but I also found like a vaguely adorable manga, like 4-panel manga. Anyways.
純文学って純情な男子の心をもてあそぶ文学って意味でしたっけ？
Quiet, Miro. Kaoruko lets out a deep sigh without further acknowledgement.
うちのお父さんとお母さんは複雑化した近代社会の仕組みに疎くて、スマホもタブレットもノートパソコンもピコピコって呼ぶような人たちなの。こうきくんが説明してくれたこともほとんど分かってなかったみたい。
つまりカオルコの両親はお兄ちゃんのことを人気があるのに評価につながってない若い作家さんって思ってるってこと？
だいたいそうかな。お父さんそういうの大好物だったみたい。カオルコが支えてあげなきゃみたいなことをあんまりキラキラした目で言うから、私も流されてって言っちゃって。
And you said yes?
こうきくんはだいたい太宰治先生みたいな感じって言っちゃった。
Sorry, I don't make the rules, but we're gonna have to kill your father. I don't make the rules, but he needs to be silenced. Silenced, I say, with the sword of assault rifle, which will not be silent at all.
言っちゃったか。
Toa aside, Mido and even Asha look exasperated at Kaoruko's response. Their eyes say, isn't this kind of your fault?
すっかり妄想が加速して、今お父さんの中ではこうきくんがいつか文学賞を取るまで支えるってストーリーが出来上がってるの。
Literary award?
極めつけに衝撃の事実が判明してね、お父さんの昔の夢は作家で真面目な方の同人誌とか書いてたんだって。
案外スムーズに話を聞いてくれたのにはそういう背景があったのか。
ご両親の中で漫画の話はどこに消えちゃったんです？ここをしのぐためのものだろ。宮沢賢治も家出して農学校の教員をしてたんだぞって。
I feel like meeting your parents and explaining our work only made our circumstances more labyrinthine. How did I even get to that understanding in the first place?
つまり今日のテーマはご両親の誤解を解くためにはどうすればいいかってことですか？
By the time Sakuragi summed up the discussion, her coffee popsicle has mostly melted without her touching it.
もうちょっと何とかならなかったのかって感じはありますが、例えばそれっぽい本を出版してお茶を濁すとかダメなんですか？
Make it sound so easy.
違うの違うの、もっと緊急の問題なの。
本当に悩んでるの？相手がお兄ちゃんなら間違いなくはったをしてるけど。
ズバリ今日のテーマは、どうしてもこうきくんの普段の仕事ぶりを見たがってるお父さんとお母さんをどうやって納得させるかです。
Just show him to my Aster. Like, that's an actually, like, serious publication. It's not public yet. But it exists. As Sakuragi is about to tell Toa off, her hand freezes of saying, wait, what?
邪魔はしないからご挨拶に来たいって言い始めちゃって、お仕事の現場を見たいって意味だと思うんだけど。
本当に作家として活動してるのか疑われてるって。
ワクワクしちゃってるの。ちょっとだけカオルコさんのご両親が可愛くなってきましたね。
That's the reverse of meet the parents. It's a lot harder for me to refuse, though.
オタク訪問ならぬオタク訪問ですか。あの煩悩と欲望にまみれた空間に招待するのはさすがの私でもおすすめしませんけどね。
What?
カオルコ先輩の今後を考えてあげて。ご両親ってずっと付き合っていく相手なのよ。
That's awful. My room isn't that bad, right?
あ
Won't you please say something?
私はこうきくんのお部屋好きだけど、文豪っぽくはないかな。
Well, no, I'm not a literary
な
guy.
かなかの大問題ですね。無垢な関心って簡単にあしらえるものではないでしょうから。
絶対様子を見るだけじゃ終わらないですよね。今どんなの書いてるのって聞かれたらどうするんです？そこは守秘義務でなんとか押し通そうかなって。
もっと本質的な問題でしょ。まずは和服を粋に着こなすところから始めないと。
なるほど、メモメモ。他には何が必要かな？
Hello?
確かな助言だと思いますよ。和服と指出しグローブで武装すれば、パンピー丸出しな先輩でもあっという間に夏彦イズムが備わります。
Might be able to look the part, but
ごめんね、私のせいでこんなことになって。せめて和服と指出しグローブは。
you really don't have to.
あなたに選択肢はないわ。できるかじゃなくてやるのよ。
Well, I'll do whatever's necessary. There are circumstances as to why Kaoruko can't really say much to her parents. I don't know whether it's a good idea, but I keep my mouth shut and scratch the back of my head.
軟着陸を目指したいの。ここでイメージを裏切りすぎちゃうと、こっちが嘘をついたみたいに思われちゃう。申し出そのものを断るって選択肢はないんですか？なんて言って断ればいいの？
まあまあ、ここまで来てやり過ごす方法を考えたって無駄でしょ。優しい嘘ってのがこの世にはあってね。その場を適当にごまかしてみんなが心安らかでいられるなら、それはそれでいいんじゃない？ほれ、古民家レンタルの相場はこんなもんだって。
At some point, Toa has moved from Mio's side to mine and showing me pictures of old houses on her phone.
つまりさ、なればいいんだよ。平成の文豪に。
So, Toa's proposal is accepted.
Ohayo, こうきくん。ちょっと遅れちゃったかな。
Morning of the meeting. Kaoruko steps out of her family's rugged car with a bright smile on her face.
向こうも洗濯機くらいはあるみたいだけど、一応着替えとかは余裕を持っておいた方が。あ、で、これ昨日も電話で言ったね。
It's like we're going on a trip.
浮かれちゃわないようにしなきゃ。お父さんやお母さんが認めてくれる低粛ぶりでこうきくんを支えるよ。
Kaoruko's parents will come to visit my workplace next week today. Since it's on break, I thought I'd get a head start on the role and actually live there. In fact, might as well treat it as rehearsal for our married life. Thus the tension in the air was evaporated. I try to figure. No running away from that, I mentioned if that's what your parents are asking of me. You have to make a proper atmosphere for it. No, you just have to tell them that that's not the case. They're going to find out eventually, and it's going to just be a harder blow if you try to be fancy-pantsy bullshitting around your way around it. Like, you are currently in the process of nuking your trust from orbit. What the fuck is that? That's so stupid. Mention.
こうきくんなら大丈夫だよ。この時点ですでに凄みがにじみ出てるもん。
No, I think you're hallucinating. Not even a kimono yet. I forgot about the fingerless gloves.
やれやれ、はしゃいじゃってまあ。あんな調子で一体いつ太宰の境地にたどり着くのやら。見た目だけなら1週間もあれば何とかなるんじゃない？中身はまあ。
You're gonna talk trash, at least do it in front of me. The two have been watching me from the side like we're matching ornaments, look at each other brazenly.
見送りに来てくれたの？本当にごめんね。みんなにも迷惑かけちゃって。迷惑だなんてとんでもない。むしろ面白くなって大変だとは思いますが頑張ってくださいね。タイミングを見て遊びに行きますから。
That was really just sitting in my stomach.
ありがとう。もてなしの用意をして待ってるね。
旅行気分ではしゃぐのもいいけどさ、編集さんにせっかくだから何か書いてみろって言われてるの忘れてない？短編の一つでも書いてこなかったら帰ってくる家はないと思った方がいいよ。
任せて。こうきくんのことは私が支えるから。
Kaoruko puffs out her well-sized breasts and beats on it.
ちゃんと予習もイメトレもしてきたしね。お背中を流したり膝枕してあげたりうちわで仰いであげたり、あとはここではちょっと言えないかな。ね、こうきくん。
I can feel the masterpiece already, can't wait.
じゃあ行ってくる
We'll
ね。
be off then. I'll see you guys.
先輩、だいぶ鼻の下伸びてたね。あの調子だと違うものこさえてきそうだね。まあまあ、それはそれで祝福してあげればいいんじゃない？
This is 40 minutes away from our home using the expressway. Eventually arrive at the old traditional house, which will be our residence. Sure warms you. All the past really lived like this.
こうきくんの感想は現代人だね。
I'm a bit worried about the lack of security around the porch and the sliding door. What if a thief breaks in?
情緒が薄れちゃうからそのあたりは都度考えていけばいいんじゃないかな。
For now, I put my luggage in the large Japanese living room and look around. They've modernized the toilets and bathrooms, surely.
こっちのお部屋はこうきくんがお仕事で使ってるって設定にしよっか。奥の和室は寝室かな。本当に二人っきりだね。
Kaoruko skips and hops random
こ
arms.
んな風にくっついても誰にも見られたりしないんだよ。
I can see if I do this either. Rubber boobs in retaliation.
お昼からこんな風に。
Oh, Lord. Because that's what living together is about.
お風呂ちゃんと使えるか試してみよっか。
Sparks are going off in our eyes, giving them a bewitching color. It's gonna take a whole day. Can't do that. What do we come here for again?
イチャイチャ
Correct is what I would like to say.
冗談だよ。ちゃんと文豪っぽい雰囲気を作るために1週間も前から一緒に住むんだもん。こうきくんは亭主関白に私のことを叱り飛ばしたり存在に扱ってくれていいからね。
I really don't have it in me, too.
そこは合わせてよ。こうきくんは気難しくて繊細だから基本的には愛する私としか話をしないんだよ。
That's some character development.
練習してみて。おい、カオルコって。
Oh no. Kaoruko!
いいよいいよ。その調子で文学お願いしちゃっていいかな。
Very well, I enjoy your con the most out of all the sweets in the world.
ほとんど漱石だよ。ヨがいい味出してるね。
As yet to have no name.
文学
I'm probably the only person in the world who ever basked in so much praise. This trip is well worth it.
火がついちゃった。早速で申し訳ないんだけど、和服に着替えてもらってもいいかな。いいよ、とっても素敵。じゃあそこに座って。そう肘をついて。
Like this.
いいよいいよ、文学来てるよ。
As expected of the legendary Student Council President, Kaoruko understands how to use positive reinforcement. Her high praise is activating my latent literature. It does get me in the mood. Try sitting on the porch.
そういうのすごく文学だよ。待ってね、お茶入れてくるから。
Her butt jiggles as she walks away, bouncing like water balloons, literary. What the fuck is that man on about?
はい、旦那様。
It's good. The Yokan Kaoruko feeds me tastes deeper than ordinary Yokan.
漱石先生は羊羹への思いを文学に昇華させて現代にまで語り継がせてたりするんだよ。こうき先生も、はい、どうぞ。
It's good, shiny, and pretty.
着眼点は合ってるよ。
Kaoruko cuts the Yokan with a green bamboo toothpick before bringing it close to my mouth. It feels strangely relaxing. Japanese blood really is coursing through my veins.
語る言葉が全部文学だね。うっとりしちゃう。
But this isn't the only thing that's often delicious.
こうき先生の文学ったら官能的。
What are these people doing? Get ahead of myself and bury my face in their giant marshmallow boobs. Speaking of, I've been reading a bit of this belles lettres genre lately. Most of them read like diary entries to me.
現代もエッセイとか普通にあるし、そういうものなんじゃないかな。
Takatsuka told me to write some, so I'm thinking of going in that direction. Took a notebook out of my pocket as I relax on her boob pillow. Days of fragrant flowers and I counted my days away from the world in order to make out. Down in love.
本当に？これからの日々なんか書いて出版できるかな？
Probably have to cut some stuff out. Might end up with erotica. Can't show that to Kaoruko's parents.
どういう切り口になるの？例えば今の状況はどんな表現になるのかな？
Let's see, the girl approaches me like a spoiled kitten and I put my hand on her thigh. She looks at me with pleading eyes.
文学にされちゃった。
I crave
じゃあ
death.
こういうのは？
Oh, my katsuobushi! What the fuck is katsuobushi? I have to check what the fuck that even is. Oh. Bonito. Because, like, the fucking block of it is like a, you know, a block. What the fuck is Bonito even made? Beheaded, gut and filleted with a fatty belly which does not lend well to being preserved, trimmed off. The fillet are then arranged in a basket and simmered just below boiling for an hour to an hour and a half, depending on their size. The rib bones are then removed and the fillet smoked for up to a month using oak, pisania, or castanopsis wood. They are smoked for 5 to 6 hours in one session, left to rest one day for the condensation to rise to the surface, then fired and smoked again the next day. Their smoking and resting cycle is repeated 12 to 15 times in total. At this point, the fish is dry and hard, and the built-up tar from the smoke and excess fat is cleaned from the surface using a grinder. At this stage, the fillet is called arabushi and most commonly found in stores shaved and packaged for sale under the name katsuo kezuribushi or hanakatsuo. They are not true katsuobushi without the last fermentation stage, but still valued as good substitute. The last stage of creating katsuobushi is to allow the fish to sun-dry using the assistance of mold. The fillet are sprayed with Aspergillus glaucus culture and left for 2 weeks in a closed cultivation room. The mold ferments the fillet and also draws out any residual moisture. The mold is continuously scraped off with further sun-drying, increasing hardness and dryness until the fillet resembles a piece of wood with less than 20% of its original weight. Who thinks of this? Like, genuinely, who thinks of this shit? And I think about how unliterary phones are. We both look at the disruptive device ringing in the distance. Miss Takatsuka, she said she'll contact us about our next submission.
もうお仕事するの?
I love how you have all the cracks in your perfection. How you quickly forget these basic things. We reached the house at 3 o'clock, so about 4 hours have passed. If Kaoruko hadn't bought a lot of insect repellent, I probably would be dead by now. Kinda ruins the mood of the porch, but sacrifices have to be made.
旦那様、お夕食の支度ができましたよ。
Kaoruko brings out a tray with small plates on it and sets it on the table. She also sets down an ohitsu next to it. It's like I'm at a ryokan. So this is what was in the car.
せっかくだから雰囲気にも凝ってみました。
Appreciate it, but sorry for making her go prep all this stuff.
最初に無理をお願いしてるのは私だもん。それに私もいい経験させてもらってるよ。
Watching Kaoruko scoop out the rice into a bowl is entrancing.
こうきくんとお泊まり旅行するって決まってからお母さんにも新しいお料理を教えてもらったんだ。
Sure.
文学の旅って意味ね。
She was speaking metaphorically, presumably challenging my literary capabilities.
こうきくんはちょっと変色なところがあるから栄養のあるものをどうやって食べてもらえばいいか相談したり。
I didn't even know these parts of me existed. There's seasonal vegetable tempura, spinach ohitashi, kinkura gobo, and chawanmushi, among other things. Fall-themed dining utensils are quite gorgeous. A small household wouldn't be able to have this many dishes all at once. These old details call back to mind how well Kaoruko was brought up. She really is a rich girl.
旬のお野菜を中心に仕上げてみました。ちょっと薄味で物足りないかもしれないけど体は元気になるよ。
Indeed, there is nothing wrong with the look. Problem is the taste. Being a lover of spice, Kaoruko's home cooking is notorious for being hot. I've challenged her food countless times and have been defeated at every encounter. My stomach winces just thinking about it. Started with the eggplant tempura, since that seems to have had the least done to it. Well, Mamu-san.
どうかな。
It's good. Really good.
よかった茶碗蒸しも食べてみて。こうきくんに食べてもらうためにいっぱい練習したの。
So gooey. It's like Ariote made it. None of the other dishes assault my tongue with spice. Chopsticks can't stop at how the dishes bring out the best of their ingredients. This must be the fruits of learning cooking from her mother. About ready to call her mom too.
いっぱい食べてね。おかわりもあるよ。
Really don't have to wait on me. Let's eat together.
ダメダメ。そんなことしたらお母さんに怒られちゃう。女性は旦那様の食事が済むまでお給仕に専念するものなんだよ。
Really have one hell of a household, Kaoruko. The day goes on with Kaoruko refusing my offer to help her clean up and continue to simply watch from the shadows.
夜になると涼しいね。いい風。
As we pull off at the porch, the leaves of the forest in front of us rustle unsettlingly. I don't think I'd be sitting here if I were by myself. It's not that inconvenient here, even without a TV around.
全然いけそうだよね。パソコンとかスマホも触ってないもん。
It's me. Think I can focus on working easier.
さっきこっそり覗き見しちゃったんだ。真剣な顔のこうきくん。とっても凛々しかったよ。お仕事の時は基本離れ離れでしょ。こうやってこうきくんはいつもお仕事してるんだなって思ったら目が離せなくなっちゃった。
You're watching me. Didn't notice at all.
集中してたもんね。
Kaoruko sighs as she leans her cheek against my shoulder.
今日のお仕事はもうおしまいでいいでしょ。これからは私を見てほしいっておねだりしてもいいかな。
Of course. It's probably too early to go to sleep. Kaoruko smiles at me, feigning ignorance and enticing me at the same time.
こうきくんが私のわがまま聞いてくれて、今こうして一緒にいてくれて。
Same goes for me. Don't even mind that you're reading my mind.
こうきくんが私の心を読んだら、こんなにかよってびっくりしちゃいそう。
Does that mean she's thinking about things that can't be mentioned?
初日の夜だもんね。秘密兵器出しちゃおうかな。
What's going to happen to the thing that might be my dick? Secret weapon. Can I get a hint?
ね。とっても綺麗で、思わずうっとり見とれちゃうものです。
See. Probably something to do with her boobs.
あとは、夏の風物詩？
Swimsuit. Boobs in a swimsuit. Swimsuit means wardrobe malfunctions. Radio exercise and a leg-high bikini.
答えは花火でした。
You're a genius, Kaoruko. Nights like these particularly scream to be enjoyed with sparklers.
だよね。それはそうと、こうきくん、さっき何か言いかけてなかった？
I'll get the bucket. I eject myself from this conversation.
セーブする？セーブしたわよ。
I eject myself from this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next. Bye bye.